Desk. My name is Kemini Nyamani. I'm coming up this patients of the Kumasi South Hospital levy towards the payment of the hospital's electricity bills. Baby kidnapped, then dumped in a pit latrine, recovers steadily in hospital. Meanwhile, suspects granted bail. Why do we have a swarm of hawkers back on our streets? Has the Accra Metropolitan Assembly given up the fight? We'll find out here on the program. So stay with me throughout the hour. My name is Kimini Nyamani Amano. But you can be a part of the program too by sending your thoughts, your questions, and your comments to social media platforms. Join us on TV, on Facebook, and on Twitter. I tweet at Kimini. I'll be absolutely thrilled if you do. Don't go away. I'll be right back with our first conversation. Thanks for staying on the program. Now, patients at the Kumasi South Hospital are being compelled to pay additional fees for the use of the facility, really. Patients are made to pay an amount of 3 cedis in addition to whatever costs they incur at the health facility. According to hospital authorities, the levy has become necessary to help the hospital purchase fuel to provide electricity for the facility. I'm joined over the telephone by Ashanti Regional Correspondent Erastus Asare Donko. Erastus, thanks for joining us here. Hello, Erastus.
Yeah, I can hear you coming.
Erastus, what more can you tell us about this hospital levy?
Well, we have information, some complaints coming from patients recently, and we decided to check it out at the Kumasi South Hospital. We were told by the patients that the NHIS card service is no longer working there, and they are being asked to pay a fee of 3 and 5 cedis when you want to pick your card at the hospital, and they are being told is electricity fees. And so we went there, and I first went to the record section. I found out for myself, patients who were coming in for the first time, indeed, were being asked to go to the revenue section to pay a fee of 5 cedis, take a receipt, and this receipt bears no indication of what they are being charged for. It just bears the name of the person and how much he or she is being charged. And then you bring that receipt back before even you go through the process of seeing a doctor. Some patients had also been telling us that they are made to pay for drugs like artesunate, malaria drugs, Givita injections, and other things, which he said were covered under the health insurance. And so we went to management, and indeed we were given explanation that the hospital is in crisis. This is the second largest hospital aside Konfanochi Teaching Hospital, and they are spending 20,000 Ghana cedis on electricity bill, 30,000 Ghana cedis to buy fuel to power their 240 kVA generator, another 5 kVA generator at the mother and baby unit. If these gadgets go off, then they cannot run the hospital. The NHIA is also owing them 4 months arrears, totaling 1,600,000 and something. And so when they look at it that way, they will just have to drive patients away because when the lights go off, they cannot buy fuel. But they decided to improvise. So it was a management decision that let them pay small so we can keep running.
How do patients feel about this?
They feel really bad about it. In fact, a family that I spoke with indicated that, well, he comes not prepared from the hinterland, and she's been told that she has to pay 3 cedis each for her 3 children. That makes 9 cedis. And then she has to pay money for other drugs, which were captured under the NHIS as well. So it's creating a problem for people who come from the rural areas and do not just have the money to pay.
Thank you very much, Erastus, for that information. But let's speak to Dr. Kwesi Iyebua Ewuzi, who is director of the Kumasi Metro Health Directory. Thanks for joining us here, Dr. Ewuzi.
Sir, thank you.
Doc, this story we are bringing to your attention, what do you make of it?
Yeah, good morning to your listeners. Actually, I also got to hear about it this morning when I was monitoring one of your stations in Kumasi. The hospital in question is the regional hospital, and therefore they are directly accountable to the regional director. But because it is in Kumasi, it affects service in Kumasi, I can also give a contribution. But I plan to meet the regional director to see, because I know that he doesn't know about this. The local management took the decision. So we will see the regional director and see his idea about it. But personally, if you should ask me what is my opinion, I think it is fair to charge. The reason is that we have been pretending to offer service which we are not offering, and that is not the best for clients. The insurance is owing so much, and the hospitals are not able to do what they are supposed to do. Even simple things. The laboratories cannot function if the lights are not functioning. And they spend not less than 1 dram of fuel a day. So when I heard the news, I asked the administrator how much they are owing them. And he said insurance is owing them a little over 100 Ghana cedis. So you see that generally, I know some people are saying they will not take the insurance at all. But they are deciding that for service, before then, the most interesting thing you should know is that when the tariffs were coming on in the beginning of the insurance, hospitals were not paying electricity. Electricity and water, they were paid by government. So because of that, the OPD charges were very, very minimal. But now, bills are coming from electricity and bills are coming from water. So they are saying that now for consultation and service, at first it was 5 cedis for those who were not having insurance. So now they will charge 10 cedis. So extra if you have a card already.
Obviously.
When you come, you have to pay the extra.
Obviously, Dr. Ewuzi.
Yes.
Your office had no idea about this. The original office, you tell us, had no idea. Is it okay that the hospital management took the decision unilaterally?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that
is it the norm? I understand you agree. Is it the norm that the hospital management took the decision on its own to charge or to levy these patients?
Oh, most of the, if it is critical, they can take decision if it is critical. But otherwise, they will definitely have to consult with the regional office first.
Do you consider this a critical?
In that aspect, if we find out and the regional director doesn't know anything about it, then that one I think they have erred in that aspect. But I am saying we are looking for future. I am saying that in future, definitely we cannot go on without doing
could this have been done in a better way without having to pass on the cost to the patient who already comes on with a national health insurance scheme card to get healthcare services from the hospital? Could this have done? Could this have been done in a different way? Perhaps some money from the regional directorate.
For now, the different way that some hospitals are doing is that they will say, now we cannot accept health insurance, so you have to pay upfront.
Very well.
So that is another option, and I think it is better if you are just contributing a little than to
Indeed.
Have to pay full.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Dr. Ewuzi, for your time.
Okay.
Now, what we'll do is we'll get in touch with the regional directorate and look into this issue to a very conclusive end. But the NHI this year too is in our faces for not having paid for not having paid hospitals that rendered services to them, affecting adversely hospital operations. And it's the same in the Upper West region, where the regional director of the Ghana Health Services, Dr. Abdullahi Adams Fogo, has expressed concern over the excruciating financial difficulties health facilities in the region are going through. And speaking of the regional annual performance review in Wa, he stated that the erratic flow of funds from the government, coupled with the National Health Insurance Scheme to their inability to reimburse health facilities for services rendered to clients in the region, worsens the plight of these hospitals or health facilities in the region. Take a look at this.
The fact that 96.5% of our clients access healthcare in 2014 with national health insurance cards tells you how severe the problem has been. As at the close of December 2014, most health facilities were paid only up to June 2014. The National Health Insurance had at the end of 2014 outstanding claims of about 14.2 million cedis to pay to Ghana Health Service facilities in the region. I wish to invite all of you to join me to commend our health facilities, our health facility managers and the district directors for being able to keep our health facilities still operating with the needed medicine and non-medicine consumables in the face of the excruciating financial difficulties confronting them.
Now, there's more to come here on the program. Stay on.